Happy Telling Tuesday! As you can see, it is bright and sunny today. I am not in Oregon. I am in Florida, and I'm trying to keep my eyes open while the sun is shining so bright. I'm actually headed to the beach here in just a few minutes, but I wanted to get my Telling Tuesday story recorded, and today's story is not a beach ocean story simply because, well, St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow, and I wanted to share a St. Patrick-y type story. Today's story is inspired by the fable, The Frogs Who Wished for a King. Because, well, leprechauns wishing. Here's the story. So, around St. Patrick's Day, leprechauns can be found in the most unpredictable places. Even in a tiny little town called Buxton, Oregon. In that little town is a delightful little school, and just after lunchtime, when everyone has rushed back inside to class or make their way home, one boy was left, laying in the grass, soaking in the last few rays of the Oregon sunshine. It was Brody Grossnickel. And he was watching the clouds roll past and gazing at the eagles as they soared overhead. Just beyond the schoolyard, there were rolling hills and tall pine trees. In the corner of Brody's eye, or just out of range, he saw some movement, and he reached out his hand just in time to catch the leg of a leprechaun. Brody sat up and he looked over, and there was the leprechaun. He had frizzy orange hair for a beard and the most eccentric green suit he had ever seen. The little man looked at Brody and said, "Ah, I suppose I owe ye a wish now." A wish? Brody began to think. What kind of wish would he want? It just so happens that, like all of us, sometimes Brody felt a little insignificant. And the wish that came to Brody's mind was, I wish to be the most important person in the whole world. The little man looked at him and said, "Are you sure?" "Yes," Brody said. He could just imagine what it would feel like to be the most important person in the world. And the little man, well, he crossed his legs and he looked at Brody and he snapped his finger. "There you go. Most important person in the world." Well, Brody looked down. His clothes hadn't changed. He ran over to the window of the schoolhouse and he looked at his reflection. His face hadn't changed. And then he took in his surroundings one more time, and, well, he wasn't in the White House or Hollywood or a temple. And he said, "Are you sure it worked? Can you really grant wishes? I mean, it's just me." And the little man, he looked at Brody and he said, "I be sure that it worked. You see, there is not another boy more important in the world than you. Brody Grossnickel is a very important person." Now, Brody, he could have thought that he had been gypped. But he felt different inside. he really did feel like his wish had been granted. He felt important. He walked into the schoolhouse, making sure to go in the right side door. And he walked taller, head held high. And for the rest of Brody's life, he tried to make sure that everyone around him felt just as important as he did. And that's my leprechaun Happy St. Patrick's Day story. I hope you have a wish and that it comes true, perhaps in a way different than you had expected. Go tell someone a story. Like and share and subscribe to this video. And next week, anticipate an ocean story. See you next time.